everyone can hear us? Just wave if you can. All right, welcome everyone. On behalf of Lauren and her family, we'd like to thank you for joining in this celebration of Vivienne's first anniversary. Today, we're just going to have a few words with some friends and families, followed by a letter from Lauren and a quick toast. So I'm going to pass you on to Lauren.
Hey guys. So we'll start off by reading out just a few kind words from my mom's friends and family.
From Vivienne's best friend from high school, Lorraine Berger. The bond between friends cannot be broken by chance or time, not even death can part true friends. We have been best friends for over 45 years, Vivi. We shared everything. We knew each other's secrets, laughed over silly things, we cried together. I miss your smile, your laughter, and mostly your strength. Your last words to me, I love you, Lorenki, will always bring some comfort to me. I love you, Vivi, my beautiful friend.
From my mom's friend from Swaziland, Jackie Reeve. Sorry. My mate Viv, 2 V's, 2 I's, 2 E's, 2 N's. Not Viv, but Vivienne. And I was Jacqueline with 10 letters, not Jackie, is how we described ourselves. Around 1976, we moved next door to each other in the middle of the second largest man-made forest in the world, in a dorp, a small village in Swaziland named Shlaminyati, where the buffaloes drink. Viv was 1 year younger than me, 17 years old if I remember right, and had a wee little one in nappies, Craig. Lauren came not long after. Because of the cholera crisis, we didn't have meat, vegetables, petrol for car, clean water, bread, but we grew our own vegetables of any type that would grow during the season to survive. Tomato pips were amazing. Occasionally, Viv and I would get a chance to visit the main hub of Mbabane along dirty, dumpy roads, big potholes, and car breakdowns in her green frog. We visit the OK bazaars to see what specials they had on there, and we would barter at the local market. We were friends forever. We played darts until 2 in the morning, badminton, softball, joined round table, joined in too many coffee mornings, and occasionally visited in Hillbrow to see her mom and dad. Her mom always fed us old brown sherry to stop our giggling and make us sleep on the floor together. She nursed me through tonsillitis, allergies, miscarriage, and many more. She was Vivienne. In 1980, we all departed. From that day, we made a promise that wherever we were in the world, next door to each other, or on the other side of the world, we would remain friends. And we haven't broken that promise until a year ago. Until we meet again, dear friend, Jackie.
From Vivi's friend, Dottie, to whom Nina met through Gigi. A beautiful soul, my dear friend for 30 years. We shared so much laughter and shed many tears. She cannot ever be forgotten, as she has left her visible mark and all she had touched with love and passion. Always there to help a friend, kind and loving till the end. Craig and Lauren, your mother was amazing and unique lady with so many attributes and will sorely be missed always. My heartfelt love to you all today as you reach the first year of her untimely passing. From Dottie.
They're my mom's very special friends, Lynn and Dave Craner, all the way in Australia. Vivi, a beautiful friend taken from us too young. You will always be with us, dear Vivi, in all that's beautiful. You are sorely missed and will remain with us always. So miss our chats. From my mom's friend, Mimi, who she met in Spain. The way I miss you is different now. I don't think about forever. I just don't know how. I miss your face, your laugh, and your smile. It seems like a lifetime, though it's just been a while. It's been a year since I heard the news, that oh so terrible day. I never thought I'd lose you. I'm not going anywhere, I'd hear you say. But you did, you're gone. There's no getting you back. At least I have my memories, of which I know there's no lack. I miss you so much, there's still a void in my heart. I just wish we could have lived our lives not ever being apart. I've given up wishing you'd come back to fill this hole. You put it there a year ago when your body left your soul. I know you're gone. I just wish I'd known so that the last time I spoke with you, I could have kept you on the phone. I'd have told you how much I loved you and how forever I'd know your smile. And now I don't think I'd live without you, not even for a while. Although you're gone and out of sight, you're definitely not out of mind. You've flown away and not through choice, you left us all behind. I hope you know we still think of you and how much you meant to us and how you made me feel the way that now you're gone, no one else does. It's been a year and it's safe to say I still think about you every day. I might not hope or even pray, I just love and miss you in my own special way. My best friend forever, you will always stay.
Oh, sorry.
Sure.
I'm sorry.
From my mom's friend who she worked with many years ago, Heloise Barker. In celebrating the life of Viv, I wish to say what a dynamic friend she had been and a vital role she played in my life. Loyal to the end, even finding time to send me postcards on her extensive overseas visits, an amazing attitude of gratitude, and not shy in spreading her love abundantly like the scent of her garden, which she adored. I am sure she is the rose amongst the angels, blessing them and her infectious laugh and spirit. Although it's been a year, my heart is broken. The song may have ended, but the tune will never be forgotten. Rest in peace, dearest Viv, always Heloise.
From the family of Nina's eldest brother, Freddie, who passed away in June 2017. From Gabby, Daryl, Kayla, Shaylee, and Vanessa. We miss your frequent calls, support, and family updates. We wish you peace, beautiful Vivienne, both inside and out. You will always be a part of our lives, and we will never forget all your time and kindness spent on us.
From my mom's sister, Michelle, otherwise known as Mitch. If tomorrow starts without me, and I'm not here to see, if the sun should rise, you find your eyes all filled with tears for me. I wish so much you wouldn't cry the way you did today, while thinking of the many things we didn't get to say. I know how much you love me as much as I love you. Oh, my Vivienne, I think of you every single day. I look back on our long road together and I am filled with such joy and such gratitude that I was privileged to have you with me from the day you were born. I tried to feed you a cook sister when you were 2 days old, and I think we took it from there. I miss your grace, your beauty, your generosity, your absolute loveliness. And you were always so much fun. You were always there for me, and I love you so much for that. Most of all, I will remember the laughter we shared. Nothing ever got so grim that we couldn't find something to laugh at. You're such a gift for life, loving, and laughter. You were my rock and a bright, shining light in my life, and I will miss you forever. We all miss you, Viv. I'm going to share a slideshow while I do my my words, so just bear with me, please. I hope you can all see that. Okay. Hi, everyone. My family and I would like to thank you for joining us on the first anniversary of Vivienne Ann Harris's passing. We haven't had a chance to have a celebration of life, and when the time is appropriate, we will still honor her final wish and have it at the Botanical Gardens in Johannesburg. This gathering is to remember fond memories and toast the exceptional woman we all knew and loved. You may have noticed that we came on the call at 3 minutes past 12 as tribute to my mom's last breath, which was 3 minutes past midnight a year ago. As Craig put it, trust our mom to live another day. A year ago, our world truly did shatter. Our matriarch left us, and boy, how much she desperately did not want to. The weeks after finding out her unfortunate fate, my mom's go-to word was fuck, in caps. I can still hear her saying it. It was random and frequent. She was so angry that she wasn't even given the opportunity to try fight the cancer. One thing she was certain of is she did not want to suffer for long. And I do believe her passing so quickly was just another example of the strong-minded person she was. The amount of love and support we've received this past year is testament to the kind of woman my mom was. Her kindness, generosity, and going above and beyond for her family and friends was all she knew. Nothing was too much. I think of my teenage years, the ones that I apologized to my mother so many times, because damn, I was a tough kid. Where she'd be the mom who would fetch my friends and I from a nightclub in the middle of Randburg at 12 p.m. We were warned, if you're not outside when I arrive, I will walk in there with my gown and slippers. Needless to say, we were never late. I'm a lot like my mom, that I go to bed super early, and yet my selfless mom would get up in the middle of the night to pick up a bunch of naughty teenagers. My dad once accompanied her on her fetching duties, and when a bunch of kids piled into the car, he was shocked, questioning why it was her taking them all home. She very firmly let him know that she couldn't just leave them there, and off we went, dropping each kid off all around the West Rand. She was always looking out for others and ensuring they were safe. I gave my mom hell and probably all her grey hairs, but man, she loved and supported me no matter what. I think that is what is one of the most difficult things to come to terms with, is that unconditional love from a mom, the unconditional love she then had for her grandchildren, Hayley, Scarlett, and Travis. Many of you know that Hayley's second name is Vivienne, and I recall us sitting on the bed while I was pregnant, telling her that I wanted my baby girl to have her name. Not only because of the exceptional mom she was, supporting me as an already single mother, but because I wanted my daughter to be constantly reminded that she was named after the greatest woman I ever knew. To set her up for life with a name she would carry for the rest of her life, and proudly. My mom was so honored, and it was one of the few times I saw her cry. My mom was such an exceptionally strong woman, which she most definitely got from her mom, Audrey. And no matter what life threw at her, she ensured that Craig and I were always afforded the best opportunities. She supported 12 of her friends who lost children, welcomed 2 of her friends into her home whilst they too lost their battle to cancer. She looked after my dad through 2 cancers and would always ensure she knew anything and everything about it, questioning doctors and giving them help if they weren't doing the absolute best for him. Her strength and determination was just incredible. Her kindness and generosity was who she was. She supported charities, collected items and food for the underprivileged, attended so many clubs, from bridge to flower arranging club to garden club and the horticultural society, where she took on far too much than she could chew. I recall her being in a flat spin on a few occasions, and when it was suggested she perhaps drop one of her many activities, she never could, because of the support she knew she was giving her members and her teammates. The time eventually came when my folks got their beautiful home in Spain, and she had to step away, but she carried on being a part of things in any way she could. When my mom became a grandmother, she flat out said she was far too young to be a granny and was to be called Nana. A name she was so honored to be called. When Haley was born, she was so teeny tiny that she needed to stay in the hospital for a couple of weeks. My mom would stare at her through the NICU window, itching to get her hands on her. Eventually, after a few days, she had managed to sweet talk the nurses so much that they let her in for a quick cuddle. Her face was beaming. Haley, your Nana was proud of you from the second you were born. She used to love that people at your school thought she was your mom. And I always said Nana was just as much as a mom to you that she was to me. Possibly more, because she had the time and patience, always ensuring her Kukuluk was loved, cared for, and supported. I was even given a final speech before her last day on how I needed to be a mom to you. She guided me so much. When we moved away from South Africa, not having you a couple times a week was one of the hardest things for her. Never forget, as said by Nana in her last message to you, I love you forever. Michelle, you were my mother's other daughter, and it was an honor to share her with you. She was proud of you and in awe at the amazing and patient mom you are to your children. When you see a twinkle in their eye, remember it is Marmee shining through and forever loving you. Scar and Travi, Nana loves you for absolute ever, and I wish you could have known her. But we all have, you have all of us to tell you amazing stories about her. Wayno, you and Mom had a very special and unique bond. She cherished, oh dear, sorry, the cat's going a little bit wild here. Go sort her out, please. Wayno, you and Mom had a very special and unique bond. She cherished the time she got to spend with you and always supported you hard and firmly. Taking her to the Masai Mara was one of her all-time favorites, and she loved having Theo as part of the family. Her face when we were all in Spain for Christmas said it all, said how much she loves you, loves us all. Harry, the love you gave Mom was unbelievable. She gave you flack on so many occasions, and you took it like a royal trooper. Always being so patient with her and ensuring she got everything she not only wanted, but deserved. She was so worried about leaving you and just found it so unfair that life had thrown a 360 and it was she who would actually go first. Thank you for loving our mom so much. The life you gave her was nothing shy of a fairy tale, and she is forever with you. Craigie, those last few days with Mom, she mentioned how sad she felt to leave you. Her shy little boy that wouldn't leave her side. You would tease her and make her laugh so much. Your t-shirt would read, the only CUNT in the village was by far her favorite. I can see her rolling her eyes at you and saying, "Oh, Craig," as we walked out the house to go to Cresta. She too was so proud of the man and father you are, and missing Scarlett and Travis grow up with was another one of the things she was so upset that she was going to miss. You said it shortly after Mom passed, that every time I looked in the mirror, I must remember that Mom is looking back at me, and the same applies to you and your exceptionally beautiful children. Man, she just loved being their Nana. She was so worried about who was going to help you and Michelle whenever you needed. Her coming over and helping with the kids was her absolute pleasure. My beautiful mama, I still can't believe you're gone. I still truly believe I'm going to wake up and all this is just a terrible dream. I know you're resting well, and although losing you was so incredibly hard for me, I am also glad you are no longer in pain. I know that right now you're enjoying your time with Granny, Freddie, Fritzy, Christine, Logan, Sean, and so many other loved ones. You taught me how to be a woman, a mother, but you never taught me how to live without you. I will strive every day to be the woman you knew I could be. I love you immensely, and I miss you every second of every day. I cannot wait to see you again. Lastly, thank you so much, everyone, for being with us today, whether it be on this call or in spirit. I truly cannot have gotten through this year if it wasn't for each and every one of you. The moment travel allows, we will be coming to South Africa to celebrate our Vivienne. Now we raise a glass of Amarula to the exceptional wife, daughter, sister, aunt, friend, Nana, and Mama, who will never be forgotten. Cheers, Mama. Love and hugs to you all, and please stay safe.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, everybody. We have recorded this video
Lauren.
for those who'd like to see it again, and Lauren will send out a link shortly. Thank you to everybody.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.